What is happening, everybody? Hello and welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. You doing good? Are you okay? Are you all right? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I guess you're okay. If you're not okay, that's okay too. Okay. Okay. Anyway, today I will be reacting to IU's Killing Voices. Yeah. So Killing Voices is it's like this in studio live thing, where they basically cover a couple of their tunes, but they do it in this quasi-live atmosphere. These are some of my favorites, because they're, perfectly mixed and there's no slapback, audience interference, no noise, nothing, no outside audio distractions whatsoever, just the music, the vocalist, but they do it in a live setting, so it also kind of feels like a live show as well. So they're some of my favorite performances. But yeah, so today, IU Killing Voices. I meant to get to this a couple weeks ago. I do apologize. Sorry, Sky, if you're watching. I was supposed to do this one a while ago, but I just my schedule's insane, guys. Things happen, a lot of stuff pops up on my plate. Anyway, here we go. IU Killing Voices. For the first time, let's get into it. Let's do it. First off, how does anybody search this? Am I in the right video? Hopefully I'm in the right video. It's just a bunch of Chinese characters or Korean characters. There we go. Killing Voices.
안녕하세요. 킬링 보이스에서 저를 많이 찾으신다고 들어서 오늘 이렇게 조금 어색하지만 저의 20대 시절의 모든 대표곡들을 들려드리러 나왔습니다. 주세요.
These are always interesting, odd performances. If you guys aren't familiar with A&R representatives, or the point where you're about to get signed from a band, what they'll do is they'll have you go to play a club at 9 in the morning, and they'll have a bunch of people come in and just watch you. Not fans, like the record label people, but you'll basically have a room full of 15 people that are basically just sitting there and judging your every move. And you're either put on a show as if it's a live show, and the whole place is filled up with hundreds of thousands of people. But you're literally just playing to 15 people that are judging your every move. It's fucking hell, guys. I would never want to do it again. But I'm kind of getting that vibe from IU here. She's like, this is a little awkward. I'm going to do my songs, and I know there's only a couple people here just watching, and there won't be any clapping or anything, and I won't know if you like it or not. It's kind of like the vibe I'm getting. Anyway, let's continue.
이 곡은 제가 20살 때 불렀던 하루 끝이라는
Every end of the day.
처음처럼 설레이는 그런 날 종일 너만 생각하는 그런 날 욕심이 나 우리 사이 요만큼만 더 가까이 딱 한 발짝 그만큼 더 가까이 혼잣말이 속삭임이 너도 궁금할 수
Okay.
네가 좋았어 그래 나 차가운 저 표정 짓고 있지만 내 마음은 그게 아닌데 거짓말인데 바보 같은 네가 난 답답해 너무 좋았어 그래 나 수룩한 얼굴 하고 있지만 또 기다리다
Okay.
다음 곡은
So that reminded me of an intro to a sitcom. Yeah, it reminded me of an early 90s sitcom intro. If there was music for an early 90s sitcom, I feel like that music would fit very well. But IU, a really good job using the backing tracks and her own voice here. Sounded pretty good. Obviously adorable. Is she using a straw? Is she using a straw in a bottle of water? God dang it. All right, here we go.
들어봐야 알아요. 노래가 많아가지고 제가 21살에 불렀던 금요일에 만나요입니다. 아시는 분들 같이 여기 원래 같이 불러주는 거. 이번 주 금요일
Great breath control.
금요일의 시간 어때요? 주말까지 기다리긴 힘들어. 시간을 달려라. 시간을 더 보채고 싶지만 마인 컨트롤 달콤해. 이 남자 도대체 뭐야? 사랑에 빠지지 않고 못 먹이겠어. 온종일 내 마음은 저기 시계바늘 위에 올라타. 한 칸씩 끄다했겠다. 까지입니다.
That's it. That's it. Everybody go home. I'm done. That's it. Sweet, cute, adorable. Poppy. Pleasing tones, strong voice. Let's continue.
이 곡은 22살에 그 김창완 선배님의 곡을 리메이크했던 너의 의미, 이것도 같이 부른 노래인데, 너의 그 한마디 말도 그 웃음도 나에겐 커다란 의미, 너의 그 작은 눈빛도 쓸쓸한 뒷모습도 나에겐 힘겨운 약속. 너의 모든 것은 내게로 와. 풀리지 않는 수수께끼가 되네. 슬픔은 간이 역에 코스모스로 피고 스쳐 불어온 넌 향긋한 바람. 나 이제 뭉게구름 위에 손을 짚고 널 향해 창을 내리 바람 드는 창을. 여러분이 그 웃음도 나에겐 커다란 의미, 너의 그 작은 눈빛도 쓸쓸한 뒷모습도 나에겐 힘겨운 약속. 도대체까지.
That's it. I like that she doesn't know how to end them. Okay. It's cool here because we're hearing songs, at least so far, that are kind of in order. She's like, I wrote this when I was 20, here's when I was 21, and 22, and so forth. So it's kind of cool. You can see the style change, at least in her vocal delivery, just ever so slightly as the years kind of progress and we hear the different variations of different songs here. I'm assuming these are slimmed down versions of the songs, you know, kind of like little cuts or whatnot. She's got a very distinctive voice for sure. And I don't want to, I'm going to say something, and I really don't want it to come across as disrespectful, but it probably is. So people in the comments, get ready to start lighting up. But I believe that she has kind of a nasally voice. And like I said, I do not mean this in a disrespectful or bad voice. It's a very distinctful voice. She brings the perfect amount of air and kind of like that nasally, almost rasp to her voice that I think is actually quite endearing and unique. I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't. I know that some people that are, you know, professional vocal coaches or whatever, they might, you know, not like that. But to me, it brings personality to it. It makes this a little bit more human, a little bit more approachable, a little bit more like it sounds like the girl next door is singing it, not some, you know, unbelievable, phenomenal talent that like is completely untouchable and on this crazy pedestal. It just looks like, I don't know, she has that vibe of that girl next door type of vibe. You know what I mean? And her voice also does as well. I think it's sweet. I think it's endearing. And I really honestly do like it. So I really hope you guys don't take that as a diss in any way, because in my book, the way I view music and melody and stuff like that, it's definitely not. But this has been sweet so far. Let's see what's next.
23. I'm 23 나 수수께끼.
Oh, I like this one.
맞춰봐요. I'm 23 틀리지 말기. 난 몹시 예민해요. 한 벌기 23점 아가씨 때가 났네. 따끈 척해도 적당히 믿어줘. 얄미운 23 아직 한참 멀었다. 예. 떨다른 척해도 대충 사과줘. 난 그래 확실히 지금이 좋아요.
I like this one. right, so far that is my favorite. It is my favorite because it feels kind of sarcastic and it feels very real, you know? She's talking about being 23, not exactly knowing what she is, changing her face up, and the idea of, okay, I guess I'm an adult, you know? I guess I'm an adult out here. It's 23, I can just do whatever I want. Nobody's gonna stop me. Like it reminds me of when I was in my early 20s and going out and doing stuff and just like being surprised as to like what you could do from like that age of like being kind of a kid to an adult, that crossover. And I know here in America, it's, you know, you're 18, you're an adult, but like, I don't think there's that magic switch that kind of goes off where like, all right, I'm out of kid mode, I'm an adult. So time to like buckle shit down and get to business. At least it wasn't for me. I mean, I turned 18. I'm like still partying, do my thing. I turned 21. Shit went crazy. It was crazy for me for like 9 years after that. And then, you know, kind of slowed down. But like, there's that time, there's that age when you're in your early 20s where you're kind of like, there's this in between phase of like, can I get away with this? Should I be doing this? Am I allowed to do this? Is nobody going to stop me? I don't know. I get that kind of vibe from this song, and her talking about acting and what kind of face she should put on and where she should go in life, and, you know, knowing that she wants love and stuff. I feel like it's something, even if you're not a musician or actress, you know, it's something I feel like the general population of people can kind of agree with, especially at that weird age of 23. Let's continue.
아니, 25.
We're at 25 now. All right. She's a couple years wiser.
그날의 반딧불을 당신의 참 가까이 띄울게요. 사랑한다는 말
Familiar. Can't read that. No English. Wow. And there it is. Those are those moments right there. Those are those moments right there where you can really just kind of see the progression of talent. I had no idea this was going to be going in order of like her career of like from when she was like 20 till whatever she is now. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. We're seeing a lot more control in this little jam over here as well. It's sweet, it's soft, feels endearing. I feel bad for just saying cute. You know, I feel like that might be taken kind of the wrong way, but she is cute. She's very cute, but I feel like I'm circling back to that, and we probably should be focusing on more of the artistic nature of this performance, and not just so much of like, oh, she's a cute little button, you know, kind of thing. What song is next? Yeah, none of it's in English. Which I guess makes sense. Let's continue.
25살 대표곡이죠. 팔레트 들려드리겠습니다. 이상하게도
I know G-Dragon.
요즘은 그냥 쉬운 게 좋아. 하긴 그래도 좋은 날 부를 땐 참 예쁘더라. 핫핑크보다 진한 보라색을 더 좋아해. 너무더라. 단추 있는 파자마 다음 노래는 이른 아침 작은 새들 노랫소리 들려오면 언제나 그랬듯 아쉽게 잠을 깬다. 창문 하나 햇살 가득 눈부시게 비춰오고 서늘한 냉기에 재채기 할까 말까. 딸각딸각 아침 짓는 어머니의 분주함과 엉금엉금 냉수 찾는 그 아들의 게으름이 상큼하고 깨끗한 아침의 향기와 고소하게 밥 듬드는 냄새가 어우러진 가을 아침 내겐 정말 커다란 기쁨이야. 가을 아침 내겐 정말 커다란 행복이야. 응성만 부렸던 내겐 파란 하늘 바라보며 커다란 숨을 쉬니 드높은 하늘처럼 내 마음 편해지네. 텅 빈 하늘 언제 왔나 고추 잠자리 하나가 잠덜 깬 듯 엉성이 돌기만 빙빙. 오.
Interesting. It's cool. You can really hear the progression here. Just so maybe even just like the phrasing of the last thing that she's saying, her delivery. Oh, I know this one. BB. Here we go.
편하게 하지 뭐 거기 너 내 말 알아들어 에이 아직 모를걸 내 말 틀려 또 나 만나봐 깜빡이 켜 교양이 없어 knock knock 또 상대 안에 block block 잘 모르겠으면 이제 좀 외워 babe repeat repeat 참 쉽지 right Yellow C-A-R-D 이선 넘으면 침범이야 babe 왜 너는 여기까지 is mine Please give the la Hello stupid ID 그선 넘으면 좀 새끼야 babe Stop it 거리 유지해 cause we don't know no Come on we don't anything
So that is my second favorite IU song right there, due to the sarcastic nature and everything surrounding it. I think it's great. I really think it's great. I didn't quite get it at first. It wasn't until I think I watched the explanation video of all the details surrounding BB. And yeah, it's pretty freaking amazing. Like I said, she's a huge star in Korea and in that part of the world. So she probably has people like, digging into her personal life all the time, or maybe they see her at out in public somewhere and they just like get too close or try and hug her or touch her. And the thing people don't understand about celebrities and about like people that are famous is they're just like us. We're just the same thing, we're just meat sacks here, just breathing up all the air. And it's just some of us has crazy talents and some of us are famous and some of us aren't, and that's just the thing. But when you begin to know somebody and like right now, like I'm in your living room, I'm on your phone, but on a much larger scale with IU, like you spend a lot more time with someone like that. It feels like, at least watching their videos, getting an inside look at like what their life might possibly be. So when you do finally see them, to you, it feels like, oh my God, it's my old friend. Like I've been watching you for years. I've known you forever. And you can't believe it. But for them, they have no idea who you are. And they don't realize, and you might not realize how kind of creepy you might be being, or how rude or anything like that. I see it all the time with celebrities that I've encountered and things like that. I've been out in a couple posses with famous people from time to time, like a night on the town, and like we've had the conversation of like, look, there's gonna be pictures being taken, there's gonna be people trying to like get in and do whatever, like just like let it roll off your back, or just don't pay attention to it, or just deny everything. But I see it right away. People will just like literally run up to them and like start grabbing at them and like touching them, and I'm like, holy shit! I'm like, that's a stranger. He's like, yeah, man, this happens all the fucking time. And it's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know how they put up with it. I don't think I could put up with it. I mean, I think it would deter me from going out. So anyway, IU doing a song like this makes perfect sense because I'm sure she's dealt with that a million times and she's probably just sick of it. So, moral of the story, don't touch IU. Don't touch her. Blooming.
정말 실수가 없네요.
I can't believe she's a straw in that bottle.
뭐해라는 두 글자에 네가 보고 싶어 날 속마음을 담아 이모티콘 하나 속에 달라진 내 미묘한 심리를 알까 아니 바쁘지 않아 Nothing 나나 잠들어있지 않아 Insomnia 냐냐 지금 다른 사람과 함께이지 않아 나도 너를 생각 중 위에 네모가는 꿈 엄지 손가락으로 장미꽃을 피워 향기 취할 것 같아
Getting drunk with scent.
둘만의 비밀의 정원
I like this one. That's so sweet.
미국은
Oh no.
28 됐습니다 벌써. A
8. Okay, so I mentioned before that BB was my second favorite IU song. This is my first favorite one, and I know that it's kind of dark, and I know, well, kind of dark. You know, there's some positivity to it, but it is. It's just kind of a sadder song. I'm not going to go into that. You guys probably already know, so I don't need to explain it. But this was the first song that I heard from IU that really made me kind of take her a little bit more serious and made me want to explore just her in general a little bit more. Was from this video and learning about how deep it was. And, you know, at this point, she's 28, you know, so she's got a good 8 years that she's been on the music scene, at least, with some, you know, singles on the radio and whatnot. So she's at a level and she's at a place in her career where she's pretty much probably given almost complete free reign. You know, like if you're this popular for almost a decade, like they're probably, you know, producers and label execs and A&R and all the people, they're probably like, all right, just put out what you're going to put out. People are going to buy it regardless. And they're going to give her more creative freedom than they would, you know, like a newly signed artist or something. So it amazed me that they decided to do this song here. I know it meant something to her, deeply personal to her, honestly. But it's a beautiful song, and it's also produced by SKYE of BTS, who I just recently found out is a fantastic producer who could do some really incredible things from a producer's table. Really can. So let's check this one out.
모든 게 맘대로 왔다가 인사도 없이 떠나 이대로는 무엇도 사랑하고 싶지 않아 다 잊을 대로 해져버린 기억 속을 여행해 우리는 오렌지 태양 아래 그림자 없이 함께 춤을 춰 정해진 이별 따위는 없어 아름다웠던 그 기억에서만 나 forever young forever young 이런 악몽이라면 영영 깨지 않을게 신곡입니다.
That's the thing. Like you can even kind of see it in her face, even as she's performing it right now and everything. Before she was all like cute smiles and like kind of bouncy. That one she seems a little bit more reserved and seems like it holds a little bit more weight. Okay, I guess we're gonna check out a new song here.
코인 이런
Oh yeah, Lilac. I know this one. This one's cute. Or is it Coin? Oh, it's Coin.
뭘 to be gambler 배운 적 없지 even no tutor 최악의 패를 가진 거 싹 쓸어 한 수 배우고 싶음 너의 있게 승리를 손에 꽉 잡아 말아줘 words 모른줘 저리 가서 놀아줘 이제 넘기 좀 내 격에 살벌하게 난 목숨을 걸어 Vamos, 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 vamos It's new roll, new roll, new roll, new roll, new roll
Catchy.
Baby 알잖아 내가 지금 이 판에도 대체 뭘 거는지
Get a little more raspy and jazzy.
막 배팅이니만큼 엉망으로 테이블을 어질러
Yeah, I get down with this.
Can't die, I'm all in. All in. I can't die, I'm all in. 이 곡도 신곡입니다. 라일락이라는
This is Lilac.
내리는 꽃가루에 눈이 따끔해 눈물이 고여도 꼭 참을래 내 마음 한켠 비밀스러운 어렵고래 넣어두고서 영원히 돼감을 순간이니까 우리 둘의 마지막 페이지를 잘 부탁해 어느 작별이 보다 완벽할까 Love me all the time free 거칠은 날 goodbye 이런 결말이
This is my third favorite right here. Third favorite.
우리 봄날의 클라이막스 얼마나 기쁜 일이야 Love me all the time so free 봄바람처럼 Love me all the time so free 봄바람처럼 네 20대 대표곡들을 다 불러본 아이유였습니다. 감사합니다. 안녕.
Yeah, it's awkward, man. It's awkward. She doesn't even know what to do there. I was like, all right, well, that was me. Those were my songs from my 20s. Bye. It just bounces off. It's like our personality. Is there anything left here? There's a little bit more video left. Is she going to come back? Did she forget a song? Is there an encore? There's an encore.
근데 제가 앵콜을 꼭 하는 가수여가지고 앵콜을 하고 갈게요.
All right.
사랑이 온 거야 너와 나 말이야 네가 좋아 정말 못 견딜 만큼 그거면 된 거야 더는 생각하지 말란 말이야 네 맘 가는 그대로 느낌이 오잖아 떨리고 있잖아 언제까지 눈치만 볼 거니 네 맘을 말해봐 단정 배우지 말란 말이야 네 맘 가는 그대로 지금 내 손을 잡아 지금 내 손을 잡아 지금 내 손을 잡아 시작할게요.
Bye, IU. Bye. See you later. Okay, cool. So that is IU Killing Voices. And yeah, you know, I mentioned before she has this really unique, I know I'm going to get shit for this, nasally voice. All right. And I know most of the time when you say nasally voice, it's kind of taken as kind of like a, you know, like that song Friday. Like it's Friday, Friday. You know what I'm talking about? That song? Anyway. But that's not what this is, because there's a lot of control here. There's some great technique. I think control is probably the best word to use when you talk about IU and her performances, especially a performance like this straight through. It doesn't seem like there's too much editing or if any editing whatsoever on this. It seems like she's just going song for song for song. And she's also talking in between her songs. And then like the song jumps right in and she's right there. Like she's got some great breath control. It's pretty wild, actually. It was great to see her go through the years and starting like at her early 20s and going all the way to her newest material. You can kind of see just the way that she, you know, perfected her craft just a little bit, over each song a little bit, holding a note a little bit longer, doing a different kind of phrasing, or working with a different interesting melody. I've heard a couple songs from this. I think 3 or 4 on this Killing Voices, not from Killing Voices, but just her performances. But I also heard a lot of new stuff too. So this is a really fun video. Obviously, once again, huge shout out and thank you to SKYE. This was requested a while ago. Like I said, my plate gets filled pretty quickly. You know, I'm a busy guy, and I'm just finally getting around to it now. So SKYE, thanks for bearing with me, and thanks for letting me put this in the back burner for a couple weeks, because I know you wanted to see this a little bit sooner. But we got to it today. And it was a fun video, and I enjoyed it. And I feel bad just keep saying this is so fucking cute, you know, but it is. It's so fucking cute. It's IU. I love it. I could watch this girl all day. Totally not creepy. Anyway, bye. Have a great night. See you later. Oh, and subscribe.